Good morning, beloved. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever it is that you are watching the broadcast. Hello, hello, hello. It is wonderful to be able to connect with you, to be able to say hi, what's going on. Hey, hey, hey. Blessings, blessings to you. So, for those of you who will be live today, thank you for being live, for playing with me. Thank you for bringing more fun into this early morning journey of mine. I'm grateful for you. I'm grateful for your presence. I'm grateful for what you bring. I'm grateful for the time that we are privileged to spend together. So thank you, thank you, thank you. For those of you who will hashtag and replay, uh, who will hashtag it and replay it, um, it is my extreme joy and privilege to be with you. So thank you, thank you, thank you for being together with me. For those of you who will be on and I don't know you on and might not never know you on, I'm grateful for you finding a space and a place to get some of your needs met. And for those of you who will be used by Papa at some point down the road, I'm grateful for you being used. I'm grateful, very grateful for you and for what you bring to me. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, beloved. So we are here uh, on Friday. Whew, the week has gone rapidly by. And today is the WHPR TV show. Good morning, Sherry Naylor. Welcome. Today is the show for WHPR TV. And so we are very, 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 very grateful for that. Um, at 11:30, Erica, good morning, honey bun. Good morning, Devira L. Robinson. Good morning. Good morning, dear. Good morning. So good to see you all. So yeah, today from 11:30 to noon, this braid sticking in the middle of my head is nerve-wracking. It's just my eye always catch things that's uneven. Anyway, um, yeah, 11:30 to noon today. So make sure that you are tuned in or you watch the replay or lots of options. And it's live streamed through my social medias as well, I believe. I need to check. So, yes, and yes. And we're also inviting folk to join the More Love Please movement. It is available. Go to my website, Dr. Catherine E. James, and you will be able to. Margie, good morning, cousin. Pray all is well. Much love. All is well. Praying the same for you. I love you. I love you. I appreciate you. And so join the movement. Yeah, if it comes up, let's see. And see if the page is gonna. It's not coming up right now. I don't know. I'm not sure what's happening, but uh it was up on my end. Interesting. Let's go. Oh, so join the movement. Go to More Love Please. Click on More Love Please, and then be in action. Right? Then let's be in action, and this is how you can be in action. And then you move on to the cart, and that allows you to become a part of the movement. And so I appreciate you for whatever role you play. Look, I'm grateful when we just love ourselves more because then our engagement with everybody else looks different. It really does. I'm telling you, it looks different. Like the whole ziggity boom thing, we don't do that as often, right? We find alternative routes to dealing with our fellow brothers and sisters, right? To the beloved, we find alternative approaches. Good morning, Judith. Welcome. Right, we do find alternative approaches, and so I'm very grateful for the alternatives that we don't have to be hooked so easily hooked by what our ego is saying. Ego's like, you don't have to, you ain't got to, and they bet not. And who they think they are, girl, right? Ziggity boom, right? Ego be having us going ziggity boom. It will have us hooked and locked into situations that is just not that deep. Like they don't have to be that deep, y'all. They really don't. They just don't have to be that deep. They don't have to be. And if they are, they're deep. Like if we're not in danger, if we are not in physical danger, everything else is psychological and emotional. It is, which means that we can have so much more control over it. We can manage it. Like we can sit back and watch people lose it and be all like tied into knots. Like they have you ever been in a conversation and somebody just tied themselves into a knot in the conversation? And you sitting there thinking, like, how do we get here? What? I just said, I'm just picking something out the blue. I just said I didn't want another kombucha. I just said I didn't want none. And like we all over in Timbuktu. Like, how do we get there? Good morning, Ray. Thanking God for every day with you. Yes. So how did we get here? Like, have you ever watched someone tie themselves into a knot? Emotional or psychological knot. What I'm inviting us to is to live from a place that we're free emotionally, psychologically, more often than not. There's no perfection in life. We will have moments and issues. Like I had a moment like, and I'm always like, yes, that's true, Auntie. When we love ourselves and others well, our body is actually healthier and our mental too. It's a win-win. It is, honey. It is a win-win scenario. So I'm intrigued when I like fall off the wagon. Good morning, Shining Star, right back to you. So a couple of weeks ago, I was like caught for about a day. Like my mind kept being dragged back into a scenario, into a situation. And usually I'm able to push, if it's not like a real deep thing to me, like someone is, hurting or in a situation, that I'm connected to, and I can pretty easily shift my energy. And this day, my energy kept being, what's the word? Like captured. It kept being captured or kept being siphoned off into the scenario. And I know why, right? I know why. But morning. And so, but when I sit back and reflect, I'm like, it was able to get you. Okay, you need to do some work in that area because it wasn't that deep for you to allow it. And I allowed it. For you to allow it to steal some moments from you. Like you gave up some moments. Yeah, because so you need to do some more work in that area. And so I know what it was tapping into in me. So now I've got to go to that area and build it up. I've got to go into that area in my psyche because I don't like it when. I don't appreciate when. Okay. And so I got to do some stuff there so that if the scenario presents itself again, that either I do something different so I'm not in that scenario, or if I choose to do what I still chose to do, that it can't like disturb and rob me of moments or I give up moments, right? So anyway, I'm I love processes. I love growth. I love insight. I love, knowing that the self-love work, the self-love journey, the self-empowerment journey, the self-clarification acceptance journey, whatever you want to call it, this life transformation journey is a powerful journey. It is a powerful, powerful journey. So, today we're talking about this notion of how to ask for help. Do you struggle with asking for help? Right? Do you struggle? Like, what is that gets in the way if you need help and you struggle with asking for help? Like, sometimes so right now, like, I've got to make some calls because I need some help with something, right? And sometimes what I do that kind of wastes time is I think about, okay, I could call so and 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 so, right? Um, as opposed to just like saying, hey y'all, I need some help. Who's available? When? Right? Those, and so just some tactics. So it's not, for me, it's not a hesitancy to ask for help. But sometime in my mind, I'm like, okay, so what exactly do I need help with? Right? Like, what exactly do I need help with? Because I don't like the feeling that we're standing around and I'm like, right? Because folks' time is precious. My time is precious. Other people's time is precious. So I always want to make sure that I leverage and I optimize. So what I'm asking you is, when you need help, what can stand in the way of you getting the help you need? What can stand in your way? What can be a hindrance to you? What slows you down? Self-love tools and processes always works, but you have to do the work and know when to ask for help. Amen. Yes, 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 Devira L. That is right on point, my dear. Right on point. You got to do the work and know when to ask for help. Do the work and know when to ask for help. And so, yes, 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 and yes. And so it is vital and important that we know where we are on this journey of being able to ask for help. First of all, help is always available. Like, we don't have to do this journey alone. Papa always has a ram in the bush for us. Like, we might not even know that support is available. Like, we don't even have a clue that support is available, but it is. It is. And sometimes, in order to unlock, to reveal our help, we need to just go on out and help somebody else. Just go on and make ourselves available and support and help someone else that we can, the sowing and reaping law can just be initiated, right? Not for the intention, not for the intention, but because it benefits us. There's something I read one time. It says that if you need whatever, more love, more this, more that, then you do that. You just give what you need, right? Share what it is that you desire to grow in your life. So, how to ask for help is different for each one of us. Is it different? But one of the, some of the things that I think are across the board, be clear about what you need help with, right? Be clear. Or even if you're not clear, like, I just need some help. I'm not, like, we might not know where to begin, but sometimes you can just share with people what your end result is. Like, what are you attempting to achieve? What's your goal? What's your outcome? Because sometimes we know what our outcome is, but we don't know how to get there. And the other people who are in our life who are to support us, they may better know how to get there, right? They may better know how to get there. Sometimes I find I'm not clear on what I need help with. That's why it's good to brainstorm with another person to help me get clarity. Yes, I agree with that, Devera. I 100% agree with. I love brainstorming, and actually, I do it in a weird way because in the moment, my ideas don't generally come. Good morning, Dorian. While I'm in the process, it's like I have to have the experience and then let it marinate. Then I come back saying, "Oh, okay, yes." Through this journey, I find myself reevaluating myself more, not because I think something is wrong with me, but it makes me think, why did I get that upset over that? Yep. It makes you actually dig deeper into the why. The why helps me, and then I try to make it better. I love it. I love that. I love that, Erica. Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. So it helps to make things better. It helps to make things better. Absolutely, absolutely. And so, as we think about this journey, as we think about moving forward, as we think about owning the journey, as we think about what it looks like for us to honor the path that we take, then um, we are more aligned and more likely to do the thing that serves us best, right? We're more likely to do the thing that best serves us. So, is there an area in your life right now where you need help? If there is, have you asked for it? Have you asked for the help that you need? If you haven't, what stopped you? What is stopping you from asking for help? And if you have already asked, what supported you in doing that? Right? So, getting, being able to reach out and just say, "Hey, this is what I need. This is where I need to go. This is what I need to happen." Right? So that's one component, saying this is what I need to happen. And then the second component is um being open to help coming in from a different process, from a different avenue. Like being open to the possibilities of getting help and being okay with it not coming from where you think or thought it's supposed to come from. Like being okay that it doesn't come from who you think it is supposed to come from. Do you know what I mean? Like saying, "Hey, um, being grateful for how it shows up." Because Papa's rams in the bushes may not look like what we think it's supposed to look like, may not come in the package we think it's supposed to come in. But being available to see, "Oh, there is my solution. There is my answer. I see the solution. I see the answer." And then being grateful for it. And then being grateful for the solution as it shows up in your life, right? As it shows up in your life. So I'm inviting you, beloved, to assess where you are with asking for help. Do you allow your ego to get in the way? Do you allow absence of clarity, confusion to get in your way? Do you have to have everything aligned and perfect in order to get in the way? It makes me think about, those who have folk um, contracted to clean their home and how they do all of this cleaning in advance of getting their home clean. And I'm just like, is that the best use of your time? Is it the best use? I get there's some things that you need to get available and ready, but sometimes it's just like, double, like you're paying somebody to clean and you're cleaning in advance of them cleaning. I don't know. So I love what Devera said. It's just like brainstorming with folk. Hey, this is where I am. This is what I need. What are your thoughts? Like, do you have some shortcuts? Are you available? What do you think about that? All kinds of stuff, right? All kinds of things. So I love you. I appreciate you. I value you. At the moment that Abba gave us our breath, me and you, we forfeited, we relinquished, we gave up the right to not be amazing. Thank you, Brian. Everyone have a good day and weekend. Please stay safe and always mindful of your surroundings. Devira says that part. Help sometimes shows up totally different than what I envisioned. Sometimes I am in awe when the help shows up and gets the job done. So am I. So am I. We just never, ever, ever, ever know. So you and me, we gave up the right to not be amazing. Share and like. Let folk know that we're here. Those folk who need. Good morning, LL. Good to see you. That is good. Me too, Devira. I love that, Erica. Papa is amazing. He's going to make sure that our needs are met. And so we just need to make sure that we're positioned to not reject it, So Self-Love Queens Adventure is less than 2 weeks away. Yay. Yay, 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 yay. Yay, yay, yay. Less than 2 weeks away. And I am super duper excited about it. Gold Lake, Michigan. We are there again. Gold Lake Christian Retreat Center. We are there again. Good morning, LL. Good morning. So good to see you. Hey, Erica, on the other page. Yes. And so I'm looking forward. I am pulling all the final pieces together. And so it is what Papa will have it to be. And I'm super excited about what Papa will do with us, what he has planned with us for the weekend. I am very grateful to be positioned, to be poured into and to pour out, to be poured into and to pour out. Thank you all for being on the journey with me. And yay, Self-Love Queens Adventure. It's here, y'all. It's here. It's here. So check your emails. You'll get an email today with some final information, letting you know what, where to go, what to do. And you already got information already, but check your email and let's be prepared to make this journey, to have this phenomenally amazing weekend. Transformational weekend, a weekend like no other, a weekend that, that Self-Love Queens Adventure, my goal is for it to be a before and after. Before I went to SLQA and after I went to SLQA, right? Before and after. All right. I love you all a lot and I appreciate being on the journey with you. Thank you for playing with me this morning. Thank you for being present. And thank you for your presence. Talk to you later. 11:30. Tune in. Eastern Standard Time.